Howdy doody. Hello, everybody. How we doing this morning? Let's get us with a go live in the StreamYard. We're ready. We're ready to go live here. Yes. It is Tuesday morning, 9:29. The market is ready to go right now. See if I can get a bigger screen here. Well, I can actually swip over to our screen here. And then we can rock on. Let me turn on the stage. Good morning. Good morning. We're looking to see when the bell rings, when the bell tolls, which it will toll here in a minute. Let's see what SPX has to say. Market is open. Ding, 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 ding. Up and running. We are off. Right? I'm thinking that's the candle. Is that it? Oh, did we cap up? Oh, Lord. Yes. I'm like, where's the candle? It's way up here. Woo! It gapped up a little bit this morning. We're at 56.53 right now. 56.53. Good morning, Ray. The bell rang. Yes, it did. Good morning, people. Hey, everybody. Hey, Ward. We gapped up this morning. Open was at 56, 55, 51. So what's going on? We'll see if it's going to turn green or what. If it's going to turn green or what. Let's go quickly through our other things. The VIX is at 1709. So the VIX is in the 17s right now, 1709. Yahoo Finance says retail sales top Wall Street estimates in August. This is blocking my screen. U.S. futures edge up as retail data feeds into Fed bets. Powell looks set to sidestep politics amid rate move. I hope he does. A big Fed cut won't spark panic, but a small one might. Yes, I agree with that. Zillow stock upgraded by Wedbush on falling mortgage rates. Ooh, Zillow might offer some opportunities. We should go look over there at Zillow to see what if we see anything of interest. All the pre-markets are green. The futures are all green this morning, including oil and the 10-year bonds. All of those are green this morning. Economic data, the core retail sales, it shows here was 0.1%. They thought it would be 0.2%. Retail sales month over month is 0.1. They thought it would be negative 0.2. At 9:15, we had capacity utilization and industrial production month over month. Those turned out to be, looks like they were green. And at 10 o'clock, we're going to have business inventories. FOMC member Logan will speak, and the National Association of Home Buyers will also talk. That's all we have for today. So basically, the biggest catalyst we would have had was this morning and the core retail sales, and look like they came out okay, even though this one says a little red, 0.1%. We'll see how the market absorbs that. Okay. Investing.com, the retail sales was there for the morning. Industrial production, 2-star, that's already happened. 10 o'clock, business inventories month over month, retail inventories. Even though on the other one it showed those as yellow folders, it's showing them as medium volatility here. The 20-year bond auction is happening at 1 o'clock. That's a 2-star. That probably should have been mentioned on the other one. And Atlanta Fed GDP. So 10, 12, 1 have 2-stars. So there's some stuff that is popping up. We'll see what happens, what comes with that. Okay. All righty. Let's switch over to LRCX. Come on. LRCX is above where I want it to be. Jamie's gonna say, "What? Here comes the conversation about LRCX." I'm not studying you. I'm not even commenting today on that. Not even. Okay, 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 okay. There we go. And Dollar General is up this morning. I had some alerts going on those and Dollar General and what did I write? Did I write a note? 771. Oh, it jumped up a lot. Jumped up a whole lot. Okay, earnings. This morning we had Ferguson. Yesterday we had the industrials Industries was yesterday too. Today we basically have Ferguson this morning. Tomorrow morning we got General Mills, we've got Steelcase and Sangoma. Sangoma is tomorrow. Tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow morning and tomorrow after. Adams numbers. Patients paid in SPX. We spent all day yesterday flagging, and 5670 was the support. My targets were 5680 and 5692, then the breakout to 5710, and we just tagged 5710. All right. There must be, okay, that was an hour ago that he said that. Just keep riding those runners until it ends. 56.99, 56.92 are supports. This isn't accurate because we're in the 56.50s. Okay. This is how we fix this. This is how we go figure out those numbers. Y'all ready to go check the numbers together? Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. We go to SPX, which is right here. Current number on SPX is, we want to make sure that we're as accurate as possible. Okay, nope. 5652 on SPX. Then we go over to ES and look at those numbers. The ES number is, oh, that's still right. 5721. No, that's a lot way. 5721 and 5652. The difference between those two is 6 is 69. Those numbers for Adam are not accurate. So I have to fix those because at this point, the numbers are 69. So I'm going to take y'all with me while we fix it. Y'all want to go? Y'all want to see how it's done? Let me see if I can grab it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Let's move it. Move it. I want to move it. There we go. Okay, there's really more of like a 70-point difference between these two. So let's fix these numbers. That was 5680. If we take 70 away, we're at 5610, right? Targets were 5680, take 70 away, that's 5610. 5702, take 70 away, we're at 5630, 32. 5720 is 5650. Taking away 70 on the fly. Okay. Because I don't want to be putting out any inaccurate information, and I'm fine with you all watching it happen. Because I want you to know that the thing switches over from ES switches over every quarter. It changes over or whatever. It's got a time frame that it does it, and we want to make sure that we switch over when it switches over. We do too. So 5639. Yeah, would that be 39? It would be. Take away 70. Take away 70. 5632. I was taking away 10, so now I'm taking away 60 more from this, basically. Nope. 664. Hold y'all. Y'all doing good. Take away 60 more. 67. Okay. And 56, 57, 56. Come on. 32. And this last one, 56.10. Okay, so then now we got to change my XSP. The top of this would be 568. And the bottom of this would be 561. Okay, now we got numbers we can look at. Okay, let's read it all through now that we got numbers here we can look at. Patients paid in SPX. We spent all day yesterday flagging, and 5610 was a support. My targets were 5610 and 5632, then break out to 5650, and we just tagged 5650. Plan today, just keep riding those runners until it ends. 5639, 5632 are supports. Keeps 5664, 5678 alive. If 5632 fails, then we sail to 5610. XSP 568 call credit spread, 561 put credit spread. Those are the numbers we're looking at for Adam. All right. So go ahead and take a snapshot of those because that's what we actually need. Okay. Coolly, coolly. Thank y'all for your patience along the way. Hey, Janae is here. Good morning. Back in the saddle again. Tiva's here. Good morning. Bobby. Good morning, Bobby. Um, Did you say FOMC at 10? No, I said there was FOM speaker. I want to say it was 12. Might have been 10. Let's go look. I think I took it off. Did you start laughing soon as I heard Ella? Anyway, studying you, Jamie. Hey, Karen, how we doing? What did I say on the economic calendar? FOMC member, somebody was going to speak at yeah, at 10 o'clock. Yes. Logan is speaking. Sorry, Tiva. At 10 o'clock, Logan is going to speak from the FOMC. That is at 10 o'clock. The 10 o'clock turnaround, which is where we always look at that 10 o'clock turnaround. And Jamie, you know that you already know. So you already know. And I bet it's running like crazy too. LRCX. I don't need to know what it is to know that it's oh, it's actually pulled back. It popped over 771 and came right on back down. Good. Good thing I was otherwise distracted. Um SPX. Let's go on see what it's doing. I'm on the 15-minute candle now. I put a note in our telegram from a picture from a guy I saw on Twitter about trading the breakout. I'm not sure if y'all saw that yesterday in the telegram group. It's on it. I think it was yesterday evening. I put it in there. Okay, this is SPX and I can't get it to like get bigger. There we go. Let's see if we can make it a little larger. I can always switch over to Thinkorswim because I got better control over that. But this will work. This will work. We gapped up this morning. We gapped up this morning from close to close, close to open, close to open. Close to open this is all the gap. Yesterday's price action was kind of trashy. So, this is what yesterday looked like. All of this kind of just sat, couldn't really get a good move going yesterday. A little bit of downwards ride, but not a whole lot. But it just was not a lot of motion. Most things I believe are still waiting to see what's going to be said tomorrow by Powell or what the interest rate thing is going to be. Things are kind of just waiting to see what happens there. Okay. So trade lightly, trade accordingly. Okay. Trade wisely. Watching is a strategy. All right. Go ahead and just manage yourself accordingly. Right. We've got our list of trades for the week. I actually was looking at CVX this morning. I was looking at CVX this morning. 144, 145 is on here. It had what was called a failed two up. I'll switch over to the chart so that way y'all can see what I'm talking about. This is what it's doing right now, right? It's currently at 142. Looks like 81, 142.79, 142.80, somewhere in there. You got the price over here, but then you got the bid and the ask up here at the top. But it did a pop this morning, pop up, and then it ran up a little bit more It opened here though. I guess opened here and it's been running up. There we go. It's opened at the bottom and it's running up. It ran up higher. Now it's kind of pulling back a little bit. Got resistance at 143, 143, 15. Let's see if we look at CVX. Nope, I didn't want that. I want this. CVX for this coming Friday. Looking at the single chart, which we are, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. Um, volume is at the 147, which I think is big. Open interest is also in that same area, 147, but probability out of the money puts us in this 145 and 146 area. 145, 146. So let's see what would look like 145. 145 would be paying $21. 146 would be paying $13. 147 is probably not going to pay as much money. It's paying $8. I wouldn't want to go as high as that, but you definitely better be safe than sorry. Plus minus 3.5 puts us at about 140, 146 and a half or 147. So 147, based on the plus minus number and the current price, 147 actually would be the safer place. That says Chevron CVX. Doesn't it say CVX? Yes, at the top here it says CVX. Not the same one. Okay. CVX. Didn't want to go there yet. What stocks we want to look at? I'll take a check at SPY and Triple Q, and then we'll swing back. SPY looks like it's at a gap and go. 15-minute time frame. You got your 15-minute candle. Let's say that's a week high there. Breakout being from here and okay, thank you. Breakout from here to here. It breaks out going one way. You go with it. Breaks out going the other way. You go with it. It's for opening range breakout. Let's see if Triple Q looks the same. I looked at Netflix this morning too, Janae. I'm going to go over there next. Netflix act like it want to go push past that 7. It's bumped up against it twice. Triple Q. First 15 minutes. Pretty high. Opening range breakout. It is hanging out in the range so far. Hanging out in the range. Let's go. DIA. All of these charts look about the same. Y'all notice that? Notice what this thing says, that these are weak highs, which means it might want to go on up a little higher. That's DIA. Still in the range right now, bumping up against that resistance. Let's go look at Netflix. Yep, it's going on across that 7. 707, I think, is the high. I think the market is waiting for 10 a.m. Will fall to close that gap, then run back up again. That could very well be happening. It did go up. Netflix and TJ Maxx up along with INTC. INTC is has moving because INTC, I think, got approved for some money, and they're partnering with Amazon, and they've recently restructured, and these things are going to be positive depending on, don't know how much moving they'll do because they got a little bit of headwinds, but they could keep it going. I actually looked at Netflix this morning as well with a shot to like 710. I don't think I put the order in, though. I figured I was going to come back and check it out, but looks like it might have been a good old move. Let me put a gap thing on here. No. Open to open. What's it closed to open? That's where the gap is on Netflix right now. See what INTC is doing. Well, it gapped up and now it's coming back down to fill its gap. Good entry if you're somebody who's looking for more upside would be to enter when it finishes filling the gap, which would be down here at 20.98. See what happens when it comes to back down there. Okay. What about Oracle? Oracle had a nice little squeeze yesterday and then fell off, fell off, fell off, fell off. Then this is a tank candle this morning. What are we doing? Come on, Oracle. Don't do it. Don't do it. It might leave the gap behind. We'll have to see what it does. We'll have to see what happens. A lot of things gapped up this morning. That retail sales pushed some stuff a little bit. We had a gap up, well, gapped up to here and then moved on up, climbed all the way back up, and now it's falling a bit. But we had several things. Looks like several candles gapped up this morning. This is close the gap, close to open, close to open. You see how I keep telling myself that close to open, close to, that'll make sure that you check yourself and make sure that you do the close to open. Close to open. Okay? Mm-mm-mm. All righty. Oh, I didn't look at this morning was IWM. Another one that gapped up. They all gapped up, but all these gaps left behind means somebody wants to come back, gonna want to come back and fill them up. Fill me up till I overflow. Yep. Okay. I didn't see any tickers put into the chat. We looked at INTC Netflix. I didn't look at TJ Maxx. I can see Janae's comment. Oh, TJ Maxx didn't really gap up as much though as some of the others. It opened strong, no. It's got time frame continuity to the upside, at least for the hour and the day, which are still coupled together. For the week, it's red. All sitting down here in the change of structure. So we've got support down in this blue area, 119.58. If you're looking for some support, Tom, I'm not sure why every time I see TJX, I want to say Tom Jordan Morning Show. Don't know why I want to keep doing that. Put credit spread though, for this Friday, 118, 117, 118, one TJ Maxx, $9. I know like $9. I would want there to be more premiums there, and that's because it's moving up a bit. Plus minus 2.36. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the $9. Let's see. Well, let's go back to SPX. See what we're looking like. Looks like we might be passing on by. I thought I didn't put the breakout thing on here. I guess not. I think I put it on SPY. Breaking out. Yes, it is. Let's go to a 7-minute candle. Candle close below there says, I want to go down. I want to down. I wanna go down. I wanna go down. You make a song up as you go. Just sing it, sing to yourself, make up your own lyrics, do all your own stuff. That way, y'all know how I do it. Y'all already know how I do it. Just sing what you want, Arlissa. Do your thing, sis. Do your thing. That's what I'ma do. I'ma do my thing. I'ma do my thing. I'ma do my thing. Yep, I'ma do my thing. Woohoo! No fun if you can't enjoy life. Let's put a little, I'm gonna put us a quartile on here, give us a little more something to shoot at on this gap. Drop down to the support area at 556.44. That's SPX though. It's like it doesn't want to do that. Remember, it's not where the candle goes, it's where it closes. It's not where the candle goes it's where it closes. Because those candles will shake you out. You'll be in something thinking, this is, oh no. And then the candle will shake you right out. And you'll be like, oh no. That's the gap. Ah, come on. Please release me. There we go. This is on SPY. Also trying to come down to that 50% to that support area at, there we go, at 563.98. Right at 564. That's a sorry about that. That's one of those psychological numbers, right? Support is at 564. It may not want to get below that. What was that Adam said? Adam said our support was 560, 556.92 or 569 and 56.99. Not that one. I'm looking at the wrong thing. This is not the one we want. It's not the one we want. We want this one. There we go. That was the wrong one. 563 would be the support. 564, 563. If we took off, I'm just rounding this to 3 digits instead of 4 because I'm thinking about SPY. 564 and 563 and some change. That's where your support is. Audition time. Woohoo. Yepper. Yep, that's going to provide some support right there in the middle of it, in the middle of it. It's going to have to go past that 564. If it's trying to fill that gap, it's got to get past 564 going down, or 5640 area, 5639, 5640 on SPX. It's going to need to get past. It's going to need to get past there if it's trying to go down some more. All right. Now, I do want you to just keep in mind that a lot of stuff the price action is going to be real weird today, as well as probably earlier tomorrow. Basically, everything is on pause as we wait to see what happens with the rate cuts tomorrow. So again, watching is a strategy. Just you can sit around, you can play in your sim, you can watch some videos, you can, all kind of ways you can be learning and trading without actually trading with real money. Trading your sim, you see something that's interesting to you, put it in your sim. That way you're going to still feel the motion of pushing the buttons, and then you can check back on it, right? If you still want to just watch and look, then do it that way. You definitely can do it that way. Alrighty. Now, one thing we do have to offer is a strategy in SPX that really only requires short period of time. So you could be like where um, you wait till this afternoon after some price action has done some things and you start seeing some zones. Then you can say, okay, I can do a credit spread at 2:30, 3 o'clock. Do something around that time using this strategy that's in the SPX playbook, right? This playbook or the strategy in this book was designed for afternoon execution. It's designed for when you are what you've watched price action during the day as a seller now, and you say, okay, it's done all this stuff today, and now I just want to see what it's going to do for the rest. And you got all kind of data to now look at, and you say, okay, so now I see what it did all day. I can go ahead and enter a trade, credit spreads, which theta decay is your friend, and pull in your premiums and just let the time expire. All right. You can get this strategy spxplaybook.net, spxplaybook.net, book.net. I don't know if it's gonna take it over there because Instagram be tripping, or it seemed like it didn't. Oh no, that's SPX Playbook. That needs to be a Y in there. spxplaybook.net. You can grab it for $27 and see it and use a strategy that will um, allow you to use the price action from the day and then still be able to capitalize at the end of the day and not have to be into the trade as long. spxplaybook.net. It'll take on some platforms and other ones it won't. So listen, when they want to be in, then we just be in with them. All right. Go ahead and grab you a copy of that if you're so interested. Okay. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell, ding, 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 hit all the things so that people know that we're here. Please, put the thumbs up so that YouTube knows that we're here and it'll send more people. Yay. Go ahead and please do that. All right. When do you use your credit spreads versus your debit spreads? A little book with a whole lot of power and a whole lot of value, right? It's 588 at educatortotrader.com. You can see when do you use one versus the other. And there are environments where one is better than the other. All right. And you can do a little somewhat of a quick read. Well, I think when it's not even that quick, you read it and then you're probably going to want to go do some more follow-up um, information, but you're going to get what you need out of this book. All right, 588. You can go ahead and grab you a copy of the book I just released. Our membership is open. Today we're doing charting challenge stuff again this evening at 7 o'clock. But our membership is basically a trading community. Basically, we all hang out together, trade as sellers. And we do some buying. We expanded our holdings. Yeah, we spend less time while creating more profit. Supportive community for trading, daily profits to help you grow. You can use the zero DTEs, SPX, XSP, RUT, the things that you can use some zero DTE strategies that we have in our community. And then you get access to all the training. Our training is our our charting challenge is going on right now. Today, we're actually going to talk about how do we use multiple time frames at in order to find our trades and stay in our trades, exit our trades, all those good things. How do you do that? Can one use both at the same time? Both of what at the same time? Can you use both what at the same time? Board. Okay, that's the membership. You can join over there, $97. The membership, and this is our current schedule for our charting challenge. Today we got charting on different time frames, and on Thursday we're going to talk about using a 6-line strategy for day trading for sellers and buyers, for both of y'all, both of them. Looks like SPX is deciding it like the 50% mark, and it's now going the other way. This is the 7-minute chart here. That's a 7-minute chart. What are we on? It's a 10:03, 10 o'clock turnaround might be in force. 10 o'clock turnaround. Okay. All righty. I'm going to wrap us up. Looks like we have not broken out of the opening range. Well, we broke out of it a little bit and came right back into it. So you want to make sure that you out before you make a move. Let's see, we want to make sure that you free, you good and delivered. I've been delivered. I will not go with that joke because being delivered is serious. Yep, coming right on back out of that gap. This is SPY we're looking at now on the 15-minute chart. Catching people's money. Folks who thinking, oh, it's going to go down and fill the gap. And what does it do? Turn around and go the other way. As long as it's between these two lines here, there should be no trade. As long as it's between these two lines, if you're trading SPY or SPX, if it's between that opening range breakout, then it has not broke out. It has not chosen a direction. Okay, it has not chosen a direction. Vertical spreads. Yes, you can use vertical spreads along. We said it at the same time. Yeah, you can use vertical spreads in there. In your credit spreads and vertical spreads are actually the same thing. Credit spreads, debit spreads. You can use them both. You can say, okay, I'm going to use a put credit spread because that's a bullish move. And I'm going to use a call debit spread. That's bullish. If you're bullish on something, you can use a put credit spread and a call debit spread at the same time if you believe something is bullish. You absolutely can use them at the same time. For sure. For sure. All righty. Let's go ahead and wind it down. E2T Trader's Declaration. I declare I'm a great trader. I declare I'm a successful trader. I declare I'm a focused trader. I declare my wins exceed my losses. My accounts grow more and more each week. I'm a wise and knowledgeable trader. I always make smart and lucrative decisions for my portfolios. I declare I'm a level-headed trader who does not trade my emotions. One thing I want to always encourage you all to do as well is continue to study. Continue to learn more about your craft, continue to increase your own skills because this is a skill that will be lifelong. It will be with you from now on. But it's a never-ending learning journey. A never-ending learning journey. Lord, it's you who gives us the power to get wealth. You teach our hands to war and our fingers to fight. Help us today to trade wisely and strategically. Give us more than enough so we can have what we need and enough to be a blessing to others. In Jesus' name, amen. 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 All righty. Well, remove. There we go. I want to thank you all for joining for sure. I appreciate that you spend your time with me while I ramble on and do all that I do. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm going to flip back to the chart real quick, and then we're going to end the call. Looks like SPY is trying to come back up and bump the top of that opening range. For those who are watching SPY, let's see if Triple Q doing something similar, bumping up. It was actually back at the resistance area. We'll see how it does here. And then let's look at SPX. SPX looks like it has or is challenging that top of the range, trying to break out to the top side. Yep, didn't get quite the gap fill just yet, but watch, be careful. Make sure that you check to make sure it closes there before you go entering anything going in that direction. And IWM has indeed broken out of its opening range. It broke out both ways. That's a 3. Y'all see that? We've got a 3 candle, but now it's going in force to the top side. So it may take SPY and Triple Q and those with it, but let this candle close first. It's got 7 more minutes. So you want to make sure that the candle closes before you start making any moves, right? And now 10-10-15 is kind of where we look at as sellers. If you're looking for a PDT hack or opening range breakout, 10-15, 10-30 is really where. That way you get enough time in the morning to see what, enough candles to see what's going on. All righty. Okay, everyone. I want you to do 2 things today, at least 2, maybe 3, but 2 for sure. The first one I want you to do is I want you to stay green. The second thing I want you to do is I want you to get this money. All right. So the third thing, have a great green day. Have a green day. All right. Goodbye, everyone. See you in the market. Bye, everyone.